In its first forecast for this monsoon season, the IMD said rainfall in the 4-month period of June to September was likely to be 106% of the long period average. Drought-hit areas of Vidarbha, Marathwada and Bundelkhand will also see good rainfall. India-US take strategic ties a notch higher. Both countries agreed in principle to have logistics support agreement. US also staunchly supports India's fight against terror, says that culprits involved in terror activities must be brought to justice. Election Commission has removed Rajiv Kumar from the post of Kolkata Police Commissioner. He has been replaced by Somen Mitra, ADG and IGP of the state, CID. Opposition parties including BJP had lodged complaints against him for working on behalf of the ruling TMC during poll process. Government is all set to launch major welfare initiatives Gram Uday se Bharat Uday Abhiyan on the occasion of 125th birth anniversary of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will launch the campaign from Mao in Madhya Pradesh tomorrow. Making a strong pitch for the tiger conservation, Prime Minister Modi underlined the need for collaboration between governments at the highest level to check trafficking in body parts of the wildcat. While addressing 3rd Asia Ministerial Conference on Tiger Conservation, PM said forests are inseparable from wild animals and both are mutually complementary. Kerala High Court has banned sound-making fireworks display in all places of worship in the state between sunset and sunrise. Decision comes in the wake of the Puttingal Temple fireworks explosion in Paravur in Kollam that has claimed 110 lives. The court has asked the state government to examine whether a CBI probe is necessary into the temple tragedy. Women candidates and persons with disability with more than 40% disability may be allowed a relaxation of 1 year for MPhil and 2 years for PhD. In addition, women candidates may be provided maternity leave and childcare leave once in the entire duration of MPhil and PhD for up to 240 days. On issue of non-performing assets and bad debt, Supreme Court has asked RBI about steps taken to recover bad debt so far. Issues notice to Finance Ministry and Indian Banks Association asking to explain huge outstanding loans. Power Minister Piyush Goyal launched the e-bidding and e-reserve auction web portal. Piyush Goyal said the web portal will ensure seamless flow of power from seller to buyer and will also help in price reduction through competition. India will take part in the special meeting of the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development in Paris today to firm up cooperation between countries in the wake of Panama paper leak. Finance Ministry officials have said in New Delhi that India is looking forward to meet as the country adheres to a number of OECD mandated norms aimed at strengthening overseas tax cooperation and exchange of information. Amsterdam's Schiphol airport was partially evacuated and one person arrested amid an unspecified security alert. Dutch authorities have boosted surveillance at Schiphol in response to the attacks. The bomb alert came 3 weeks after the terrorist attacks at Brussels airport and a subway stop in the Belgian capital. In Brazil, President Dilma Rousseff has denounced a coup plot against her, suggesting that Vice President Michel Temer is one of the conspirators. The president, who is facing impeachment in the National Congress, hinted that he was one of the ringleaders of a plot to overthrow her. India will meet New Zealand today in Sultan Azlan Shah Hockey Tournament. India trounced arch-rivals Pakistan yesterday in the round-robin match, claiming number 2 rankings in the tournament. Nottinghamshire and England batsman James Taylor has been forced to retire at the age of just 26 because of the very serious heart condition. Taylor withdrew from the Nottinghamshire's opening and ongoing county championship match at home to Surrey because of illness. The festival of Baisakhi is being celebrated across the country today with much enthusiasm and fanfare.